A new brand to the channel, Fialo. First in and last out. Hello and welcome to Fit to Box channel. I'm Coach Simon, and here on Fit to Box channel I bring you all things boxing equipment. Today is the turn of a new brand, Fialo. At first I thought it was an Italian brand, but it's not. First in and last out, that is what Fialo stands for. That is the bag that it comes in, like almost like a velvety type bag. As you can see, you've got the embroidery there in the white. And then inside there, not only are the gloves in here, but you do get some free sort of gifts as well. So that, first of all, is the glove. I'll bring that out and put that to one side. So what you get, as well as the bag, as well as the gloves there, and I'll give you a really good look around those gloves, but you also get some lace converters. Okay, so really thick lace converters there. Okay, and what I really like about those is they've got two holes. Okay, so you put each of the laces through the holes, then you tie it through. I'll show you on this one. So you've got that there, and of course these come with the cost of the gloves. So I like that feature there. So I haven't had the occasion whereby, like on some lace converters, I tie the two laces through the one hole, and then as you pull it, it sort of all comes through the one hole. Impossible with that sort of configuration of the two holes there. And then what you've got as well is you've got obviously the Velcro, you've got that elastic so you can get a really good fit, and then you've got the end bit, and you've got that bit at the end that you're sort of grasping on with your glove to make sure that it goes round the gloves nice like so. So that's the one thing that you get there. And then I'm also going to show you, so I'll bring that round so you can see how that fits. They also send through, as part of the sale, you do get some inner gloves as well. I really like them. I like the protection you get on the knuckles. Also, you do get sort of the extra bit of strap as well, so you can go around the thumb, because there's no thumb on there, but you can cover that with the strap and also go around your wrist as well. The only thing I would say is I did find that sort of inside seam on the inside of my sort of wrist, I did find that was a little bit sort of irritating, but hey, it's a free gift with the gloves. So you get the lace converters, you also get the inner gloves, you get the bag, and you also get some spare laces. Okay, so you can change sort of the look of the gloves, black laces or white laces. Okay, but again, something that you don't normally get from a lot of places is all of those sort of free gifts. Okay, there is the bag. And then let's have a closer look at the gloves. So, first in and last out, new brand to the channel, Fialo Sport, and these are their GIO gloves, G-I-O gloves. As you can see, there's a few sort of design cues on there. You've got that black leather, cowhide leather, and there is a great smell to that leather. And what they've also done is you've got the white laces there, you've got the black laces there. And then the logos are almost like they're a little bit raised, almost like they're stuck on. They haven't come off while I've been doing the testing. I'm not sure or not whether or not they will come off, but they're pretty subtle anyway when it comes to the logos. All right. Now they've gone with a cuff there with sort of, they've got the cross, which obviously you associate with fly, but they've also got the sort of stitching that goes across as well. So there's multiple ways that you can get a great cuff with the laces because of that configuration. Also on the front there, you can see they haven't just gone with the same sort of stitching patterns that every other glove have gone with. They've gone with their own. Also, that grip bar as well is a really sort of firm grip bar. You can proper feel it when you've got your hand in a fist. And again, they have not copied someone else's thumb. They've done their own thumb, which obviously I like that when places do their own thing. These come in 12 ounce, 14 ounce and 16 ounce. These are 16 ounce and these are 150 English pounds. Obviously, you'll have to pay shipping and any customs to wherever you are, but 150 pounds. These are going to go into the Fit to Box middleweight lace division. You also, as well as getting the gloves, of course, you do get the free gifts, and you can get these from www.fialo.co. And then, as I just go around, so you've got Fialo there, you've got the Fialo sort of logo there, and on the front you've got both. And then you have got designed to win in almost like an arcade type text. So let's have a closer look at these gloves. Fialo GIO gloves then, in that black cowhide leather, great smell to them. You've got the Fialo logo there, you've got the Fialo at the rear there, and then you've got multiple different stitching lines so you can track the laces, which are very long laces, to whatever configuration you want on the rear of that wrist. I really like that. As I bring them round, you can see that Fialo thumb there, and at the front there you can see the face of the glove, and on there you've got designed to win, as I've said, in that almost like arcade type font. Let's bring it round for the knuckle. So the knuckle, there's a multi-layer foam knuckle. I would say that is like a firm to medium. It is softening up the more that I've used them. Then I bring it round, then you've got that thumb there with the unique sort of V at the end of the thumb. You've got the leather attachment, and then on the inside of there you've got two air holes. The air holes could be bigger, I would say. Then we move on to that wrist. You've got padding at the front, rectangular padding at the front. You've got at the back softer, more sort of rounded padding at the rear, and then you've got that sort of complex stitching pattern at the rear, so you can put the laces around the wrist in whichever configuration you want to. You can just go sort of across with the straight lines, or you can incorporate the diagonal lines, or you can do a bit of both. And I have found that these have been really good when it comes to wrist support. Then onto the face of the glove, and the grip bar, that is a solid cylindrical grip bar, and you can really feel that is a very functional grip bar. You've also got three air holes there just below that grip bar, and as you can see, when it comes to the stitching, again, they've gone for something a little bit different when it comes to the stitching. These are well made, good stitching, and again with that originality. And again, also as you go to the side, you can see that sort of thin welted seams there, which again you don't see on many gloves coming from Pakistan. Normally a Mexican sort of thing that happens on Mexican gloves. And then as we come to the bottom there, you can have a look at that liner, soft grey liner, smooth and satiny. And then as I'll just show you one last look at the rear, and as I'm actually sort of rubbing the leather and I've got the gloves in my hand, it really is a very strong leather smell, and that is a beautiful smell. Okay, so these are 16 ounce. The 16 ounce is on a very small label that is inside the glove. Sort of, I can just bring that round. So you've got 16 ounce on the inside. There is nothing on the outside of these gloves to indicate that these are 16 ounce. I always like to have them either on the outside of the glove, on the front or the rear, so when I'm doing sparring sessions I know what size the gloves of the boxers are. Because these haven't, that's definitely something I would change. You've got 16.5 on the left glove, and you've got on the right glove, just put those there with the laces, on the right glove you've got 16.0. Okay, so let's have a look at the comfort. Slide my hand in there, and straight away they are a comfortable glove. So on the actual finger pads I can feel sort of a seam. It's not uncomfortable. At the rear of the fingernails and those cuticles, there's nothing sort of bunching up to make that uncomfortable either. As I bring it round, the thumb is comfortable as well and nicely tucked in. And as I've said already, with that wrist, you can do multiple different ways with the laces on those different sort of stitching lines to give you a really, really secure wrist. When it comes to opening the hand, I can open like that. It's a little bit of an effort. Also, I am getting a little bit of finger slippage, as in my fingers start to slip up a little. Okay, so I do lose the end of the glove when I'm sparring in these. So it sort of goes from being able to catch to almost sort of batting away. So that could be improved. Also, as you can see, I can only open them to there. I can't get a full open. So I really am not getting that full catch, which, as you know, I love in a boxing glove. The actual knuckle area is a really good strike surface, and you have got the knuckles where you want them in terms of hitting the bag or hitting the person. You've also got a great grip bar which is firm, which means that you're gripping onto it and creating a really good fist. Let me just go on to the left one as well. The left one, exactly the same. It's a little bit tighter at the front of this one, but in terms of both gloves, they're very much the same in how they feel. Again, the opening up is just a little bit of a problem. I hate it when sort of you catch a shot, you catch a shot, you catch a shot, and then you're having to adjust your fingers to readjust to the end of the gloves. And you do have to do that with these. So from my point of view, I do prefer these on the bag to sparring. So let's just get up on screen the Fit to Box ratings card. These, of course, at £150 are going into the Fit to Box middleweight price division for lace gloves between 101 English pounds and 200 English pounds, 121 US dollars to 250 US dollars. Style, I have gone 95. I think that they've really tried to think about the different design cues on these gloves, and I applaud them for that. They are not just copying other brands, they've tried their own thing, and I think that's great. A company here, these are USA company. The gloves are designed in Portland, Oregon, and they are made in Pakistan. Comfort, I've gone through the comfort, 94. Little bits of areas of sort of discomfort. The front of the left thumb could be a little bit more comfortable, and of course that ability to be able to sort of keep the fingers in the end and open up would make these more comfortable. So 94 comfort. Durability, lovely smelling leather gloves, really like what they've done, and the stitching on them as well means I think these are a durable glove. Sparring, 93, that's sort of down a little just because of that catching and losing the finger end. Bag, 95, that's up a little because of that fabulous grip bar, which means that you get a really good fist and connection on the bags. Value for money, 96, 150 UK pounds, about 185 US dollars. You get the gloves, you get the bag, you get the lace converters, you get the lace, and you get the inner gloves as well. So that for me is, you know, a total bonus when it comes to the other items that you would have to buy if you wanted them, and they come with these gloves. So I applaud the fact that this company is trying to be different from the crowd. Total score then, 94.6. That is 2 Fit to Box stars. That is great. These are great gloves. I really like that versatile stitching that they've done on the rear of the wrist with that multiple ways that you can tie them. I like the fact that they've tried to do different things when it comes to that unique thumb. Even done the stitching sort of uniquely on the front, uniquely on the rear, and also those great accessories as well, which you don't get normally with a pair of gloves. A softer, little bit more comfortable glove that you're able to open up a little bit more easy, catch the shots with no finger slippage, would easily make these gloves higher when it comes to their score. But a great opening review for Fialo. 2 Fit to Box stars, that is great. Look on my website fittoboxchannel.com and you can see where these feature against the other brands in the same price bracket, the same price division, the Fit to Box middleweight price division for lace gloves. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe to Fit to Box channel, and I shall speak to you soon.